Welcome back to the Beer Files. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
And we're here to drink another beer and share it with you. And today, yeah, exactly. And today we are going with Kvasir, one of the new releases from Dogfish Head. It's a pretty interesting beer. A lot of things going on here. The front label simply reads an ancient ale brewed with lingonberry, cranberry, birch syrup, honey, cranberry juice, and herbs. But doing a little bit more research on the beer, it is based on an old Scandinavian recipe. Apparently, a lot of people, including some doctors, I guess, got involved in the creation of this beer. Dr. Patrick McGovern, and
he has a good name.
He does. He does have a very good name. But I mean, anyways, cruising right along. But it's a lot of sugar-rich ingredients in here that should create a pretty interesting flavor profile, and I'm expecting a lot of interesting flavor with this. Maybe some tartness. Definitely some fruit flavors.
I agree.
Just really interested in seeing what the sweet profile, based on all these unique ingredients, really comes out as.
Yeah, most definitely.
Alright, well, let's see what this beer is all about. I mean, even before I smell it, it looks gorgeous. It's really a pretty
I jumped
beer.
right into smelling.
I'm sorry. I had to look. I had to admire it for a moment. It's just really, really pretty.
Yep. It smells pleasant.
Smells pleasant, but I'm surprised there aren't as many different aromas coming out of this. That
smells like I can smell honey and like the delicacy of like a rose petal almost. Like
it's a little floral, but a little spicy.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely get the honey there. It's like a wildflower kind of.
I'm not picking up anything on the tart aspect. A little bit of sweetness.
No. I'm still hoping there is some tartness.
Yeah. I think it would complement
at
least
I think it would.
What it sounds like, how much sugar and sweetness is going to be in this beer.
Being a mead guy, I can appreciate this honey aroma that I'm getting.
Yeah, I mean, the honey aroma is nice. I'm just a little surprised. I was expecting a little more up front.
It's reminiscent of some meads that I've had. I mean, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, let's get into the flavor. See what we're working with.
Shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's try it.
Nostrovia.
Nostrovia. Oh, interesting.
The mead thing kicks right back in.
Oh, yeah.
And now there's tartness to it on the end. There is tartness.
But it tastes like a mellow,
which
is a fruit mead.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very, very reminiscent of that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Decent
same
body,
token,
solid body.
Yeah, same token, I mean, I can get the malt, though. So it's like...
But it is...
A light, braggedy mellow, like, kind of, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean... It is kind of like, an old-fashioned grog to a
yeah, really, yeah, good call.
You put whatever you got and...
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I agree.
So I get...
It tastes like a grog that I've had, like, probably around Christmas time before. Yeah, it's reminiscent of that, too.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's very unique.
It just needs a little nuttiness. Get the grog taste, yeah.
Absolutely. You know what really seems to stand out to me is the cranberry.
Yes.
The cranberry stands out a lot in this beer. It's got that, not tartness.
Like the cranberry and the honey together are the standouts.
Yeah, not tartness like you'd expect in a sour or something like that, but like that cranberry tartness.
Yeah.
That, you go back to the cranberry mellow.
Yep, I agree. And you're right about being gorgeous now that I'm halfway done with this.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
The head's a little diminished. I'm seeing more light come in here. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty beer. It's a tasty beer. It's very unique. I mean, I almost picture this more as like almost a summertime beer. Like it's like a wine cooler. It's like a beer type wine cooler, I feel like it is.
Yeah. So what would you peg this with a rating?
I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued by it. I really like what it brings to the table. It's certainly unique. There's no doubt about that. But I expected more in terms of the complexity and the depth of the flavor profile. I really thought there was going to be more there. I was looking for that birch syrup. I was hoping I was going to get a fruitiness I couldn't explain, and then chalk that up to lingonberry, which I had never tasted. So I was really hoping that there was going to be something that really seemed out of the box.
Yeah.
But the cranberry and the honey really seemed to be the start of this.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I taste. That's kind of what I smell even going back to it right now.
I'm on the same page with you. I think
So
I was pleasantly surprised by the honey.
It's a very solid beer, a very enjoyable beer. I'd probably give it a 3.75.
Yeah, I was right around there. I was thinking 3.5 for this one. Yeah, I agree. You had different expectations coming into it, but I'm pleasantly surprised by the mellow aspect of this. Like, in a way, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's out of the box.
Yeah, absolutely delicious. Just, I hate to say that you should ever be expecting more, but I was just expecting,
something different, something a little.
I think the most important thing is it's another great one-off. It's another great restoration of an old style, an ancient recipe, whatever you want to call it. And once again, Dogfish Head brings something to the table that you don't expect and that you can't help but try. So, Well, again, thank you for joining us. Looking forward to doing our next beer. But until next time, Prost.
Prost.
And we'll see you soon.